Hey friends, I hope you all are doing well. I just wanted to get on here quickly. I'll try to make this short and sweet to share a little bit about my testimony from just my journey that God has led me on. And so it all started years back in 2012 when I was diagnosed with chronic Lyme disease. I had previously been misdiagnosed with a bunch of other different autoimmune conditions. Had tried different things with Western medicine and just found myself allergic and having allergic reactions to a plethora of different Western medicine prescriptions and all that. So I started my journey to natural wellness. And as I was starting that journey, I found myself going through a blindsided divorce. And through my blindsided divorce, 10 months into that, I lost my job unexpectedly. They just, I arrived at work one Monday morning and they told me that they were letting me go. So, I was already at a rough patch in my life back then as I was going through my divorce and stuff. So that was hard. So at that point, I was taking some different natural remedies and herbal remedies for treating Lyme disease and all that stuff. And I was noticing that I was starting to lose a lot of weight with the stress and everything else. Fast forward, I tried a variety of different things. I did go gluten-free. I tried going dairy-free. And I pretty much stayed like that for a little while. Well, long story short, after my divorce finalized, I actually had to move into my parents' place about 3 to 4 months before my divorce finalized. And at that point, I was very severely dwindling to like nothing. I dropped down to about 80 pounds and skin and bones. It was just not a good situation at all. And things progressed rapidly. I was taking holistic treatment for my Lyme, and I was just really, really severely heartbroken. Really heartbroken. So with my Lyme diagnosis and the divorce and just the broken heart, all of that, of course I had lost my job. I quickly became bedridden. To the point where I was bedridden for 6 months. And then on top of that, I started to have really bad flare-ups that were throwing me into like having severe muscle weakness problems. So I was very weak everywhere. I was unable to do so many things. I also was not able to drive for over 2 years, almost 2.5 years actually. So needless to say, I felt like a female version of Job in the Bible. Felt like my whole world was crashing down on me. And I started to get a little bit better, but I was still finding myself just dealing with depression, dealing with severe anxiety, just feeling like just the whole world was still just crashing in around me. My parents had actually had to take over the role of parenting with my children at the time. So that was really hard for me to take in because, you know, you as a parent, you just want to do whatever you can and be there as much as you can for your children. But when you've lost your health, my motto now today is health is wealth. If you don't have your health, you can't go out and flourish and live your life that God has purpose for you to live. So I was just severely depressed, anxiety, had all these different things going on. And then I just started to like just give things to God more. I mean, I was keeping him in my life anyways. I trusted him no matter what the process was. It's just like I did feel like he abandoned me at time, but I know he didn't. And my life poem, for many years has been the Footprints poem that talks about, towards the end of it, where it says, you know, when you only saw one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. And that's pretty much like throughout that journey in my life, and that poem, I kind of put the two together, and I have now since come up with being the owner and founder of Footprints to Health. And because it all relates. And I'm going to try not to get teary-eyed here, but God has really come through for me throughout my life. And as I was praying and as I was giving things to the Lord, I just kept praying for him to help me with my health and to help me with my finances. Well, long story short, I had met an amazing woman, and her name is Jenny, and she led me to this health and wellness company, and she told me that it had helped her with her Lyme disease, and she was off the couch, she had energy, she had motivation, her mindset was changing in a positive direction, just all the things. To this day, I've now been almost, well, the timing of this video right now, I've been almost 5 years into taking these clean health and wellness products. And while I'm on this journey with this health and wellness company, I've learned a lot about gut health and how our gut is our foundation to overall health. And when our foundation is not strong enough, we're not going to be able to continue thriving and doing whatever we need to in life to like be there for our family or our kids, or just do all the things. So I began to really learn more about that with this health and wellness company that I'm with, and I just really took a huge passion on and a huge liking to learn more about gut health. Well, I then had a friend of mine about 2 years ago tell me that with my knowledge that God had given me, to try and branch out and like get my certification or something, so that I could start health coaching people, because I was pretty much, I've already been doing that. Sorry, I just said that kind of the same thing, but so I thought about it for a while, and I prayed a little bit about it, but what I know now that I didn't know then was that I was not willing to branch out of my comfort zone. Well, anyways, come December of 2019, I decided that I was finally just gonna bite the bullet and just sign up for a health coach course. So I did that. I started my preliminary modules in January of 2020. And then of course the whole, what I call the pandemic happened. But I finished my course. Everything was online. And I went through a health coach institute out of New York. And again, it was all online. And just throughout my journey, I have become such a health and wellness advocate that I just have grown such a passion to help so many other people, because this world is not given enough hope, whether it's about our faith in God, because Jesus gives us hope. He's the one that has given us life, right? And when our health is taken away from us, our life is being taken away from us. And it reminds me of the scripture verse, John 10:10, where it says that the enemy seeks to steal, kill, and destroy, but Jesus came so that we could live our lives abundantly. So that verse has really, really stuck with me over the years. There's also Jeremiah 29:11 that also speaks volumes to me. And just on my journey, God has grown me so much. And now I am certified as a health coach. I went and got out of my comfort zone, and now I'm getting out of my comfort zone again by doing this right now. And I'm just really, really super excited to see what else God has in store for me. I know that his ways are higher than our ways. And when we just trust in him to just do his work through us, to like use us for his purposes, that he is ultimately going to get all the praise, honor, and glory no matter what. But we need to like recognize that we can't do anything without him. So that's my story in a nutshell. I could go on, But I will stop this video for now, and I just pray that this resonates with whoever is watching this, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to my testimony, and I pray that you all have a blessed day, and God bless. Love you all. Bye-bye.